Welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program. JC here, and I was a little busy off camera. Do I have the others? I still got two more. Ah, yes. I didn't have enough resources in the base to actually finish this project, so there you go. It's a bit squirrely around the back, but. And the other thing we need to note is Dyson Sphere isn't quite supplying enough juice anymore. It's required 2.6269 gigawatts. Actually, it's only supplying 2.21. There's no point in building any more of this stuff, because that bad boy up there isn't cranking it out. Can't really see it well from this view. What we'll do is we'll do that instead. There you go. Look at that. It. All the original panels we put in are fine, but it's the optional, it's the extra panels I'm building now that are, yeah. Where else can we set up to put panels in orbit? It'd have to be there, because this probably seems a bit too close. I don't know, no, I could just tilt around there and fire that way. It looks close, but then it can just fire off to the side. So we may be able to get a firing battery on the top. Well, it depends. It's top and bottom, because of its orbit is it's not flat like everybody else's. I just noticed it dips up and down, but the pole tends to stay the same. There's either one or other pole leaning has more direct line of sight. So yes, could very well set up a probably off the sides, just for, you know, convenience sake. Oh yeah, some solar sails. Yeah, just in case I decide to do it, I can then just pull them straight out the side and then just battery fire, like over here. Yeah, that does mean I'll be producing stuff on the planet, but then I'm probably going to be using those rather than those. Just pull in the sorters and then make the electronics. Is not exactly hard. What else does a solar sail need? That and, oh wow, yeah. Make those, pull in the other stuff. Wallop. The solar sails are also used to make this chunk, which is loaded into there. If I intend to up production of the framework. In essence, once I've finished with antimatter, I'm going to be looking at Dyson Sphere parts. Over, yeah, this area, off either side. Have a production production area for that. So you've got antimatter over this side of the accumulator block. Unfortunately, there's no room, so I'd have to have a second hub. Not a hardship, mind you. Hub 1 is meant for this side. Hub 2 is meant for another project. So much space doesn't really matter that much. You trying to say that it can't keep up? Well, that's nice to know. Because eventually I'll need to do something else with this, because I'll need antimatter back at the main planet. I'll have to set up another one of these to crack some stuff and then have it sent back, or deal with the hydrogen somehow. Pipe it into a generator, I don't know, do something with the damn stuff. It's got some chemical energy, so it probably can be used to just run a thermal generator, probably. But well, that's interesting. It is working. Hey. Local demand. There we go. Whoops, that helps. If you set it up in the right order. Clunk, clunk, clunk. It's basically emptied that. Now that has 600, but it'll need 1,000 before it ships back. This thing's going flat out, but it's never going to get down to these two. Well, that's disappointing. It can only support 3. Yeah, it looks like it can actually only support 3, and there's an odd number getting down this far. Okay. Alright, well that solves that little problem then, doesn't it? I will take all of those, throw them in there. There you go, right. Just strapped it back into there. Well, that should be it. And it's not to say I'm not going to build another bank, because I am. If I've got enough supplies on me to build. There's the one of those. No, I don't. I don't have the supplies, and we were having issues with supermagnetic rings. Which is why I couldn't build a lot of those. Right, well, the antimatter project will have to just sit there and wait for a bit. While this slowly fills up. Right. Shove a pause on antimatter. Stick a note in that one. I'm gonna go and wreck the power grid again. Okay, well, hopefully that's enough to power that all up. How much have we got in there? 25, 10. Yeah, standard load. Okay, so we go. Have as many of those in there. Of those slapped in there. Because I am a constantly lazy bugger who can't be bothered to do much. There you go. I can set that up later. I actually need the items. Oh, actually. How about, for a spark idea, you actually work it out. So we do need lots of stuff. For now, graphite and sorting crystals. So I'm going to want sorting crystals or grading crystals and graphene. I say it's the smallest number. It's just going to give 1,000 immaterial. So we'll have all that buffer. It will supply 1,000, go down to below the 100, then ship another batch. But it is in the network back at home, so good. That's that, so we can at least get that operational. Right, we all need electronics, so there's a pop-up lane just over there. Hello, how would you be interested in being mined? Oh wow. It's so big I can't actually get the last vein at the far end. This will just mine it up and supply it, and I can grab it elsewhere. General idea. Do not remote it, local demand. So we just pull it from over there into here where we can then convert it. Right, production. I'm going to use the standard ones. I have a funny feeling I don't need that much. I mean, it's electronics, let's be honest here. Should have really pulled out. That bit first. Slap that bit down next. We need electronics. That was it. Quick sneeze. Goes that way. What can I do now? I need. Just about there should do. There you go, and it's recharging. These are recharging again now, so it's finished. This one has finished charging. What of? Wow, it really didn't supply much, did it? Right. Just going to produce that into there. I now need to go here, grab one of those. Need you to produce boards. Gonna need some iron as well. Well, that sucks. There's not an awful lot here. Let's put it that way. There is not a lot of iron on this rock. Hardly even worth it, but there we go. I need the iron, so. Oh, and God, we're almost there. There you go, screw it. We'll use that one. Right, so there's some iron. I'll pull that into here. Ugh. There's a reason for that. I'm not entirely totally 100% sure on why, but there you go. Might become apparent in a minute. Okay, that's a bit better. Sucks. What we'll do is we'll go right down to here. I'll just loop that one round, that one can go across to there. So if I need to add in more, I can just bounce them that way or that way. Entirely sure we're going to need that much in the way of circuitry. Oh! Beautiful. I mean, for the time being, that's fine. If I happen to actually put one there, then I'd have to offshoot it that way. So we sidestep that bit. So now we've got circuitry. We can now out from here these. Yeah, I need to put down the facility first. Yeah, I need you to make those. There we go. Right. We're now producing these. I don't know how many of these I need, so I'm going to leave a fair bit of room for it. Fine. There you go, cleaned up my inventory as well. Right, so we've now got those things. What we need have here is another item. So what I can do is I can make use of this space. Crank out one of those, will you? I need you cranking out them. Oh, actually, that completes this hub. You storage local supply. Perfect. The rate at which we need these. It's 1 to 1. Okay. I think it looks prettier that way. It's not going to do anything, but there we go. We are now making the solar sails on this planet to feed the polar stations. Yeah. All in a bid to make this thing build faster, because you get far more power from these panels than you do from the frames. So prioritizing the construction of the panels over the frames is more advantageous when you're drawing more power from your Dyson Sphere than you can actually produce. There you go. Da-dum. What? Nope, not that bum. That bum. That's the one I wanted. I'm so used to just being able to pull out of all menus back to basic screen by just mashing the ESC button. It's like, yeah, no, I don't care. Just go away. It doesn't quite work like that. Right. So, I'm going to set up my screen like this in front of our lovely little setup here. It's nice, it's neat, but it can expand. The only thing that stops it really from expanding a lot is this section, but I don't think it really requires a lot of this. Oh, but it's complaining that it can't offload, that's why, because this thing just processes slowly. So, gonna have to build up more of them. But, on that note, thank you for watching. And until next time, this is JC, out.